I've just spent 10 days in Iran.
Safe.
This is how Lebanon wants to portray itself to the world. But here's the reality. A country with a rich cultural heritage is broken and on the brink of a catastrophe. This was the rage across Lebanon last month. People are desperate.
Because when you go there, they can kill you, they can beat you, they can even rape you. You must get the food because if you don't start.
It's been a long, hard journey for Lucy.
They work for 16 to 18 hours per day.
For a year she worked in Lebanon, a dream that quickly turned into a nightmare of abuse.
When they want return, as you reach in, they take your passport from you. So there's no way for return, or neither than they ask you.
Now, safely back home in Sierra Leone, she's warning other women not to go.
85% of the people that live in my country have their daily bread from their family members that work abroad. That is one of my dreams. I want to work abroad, I want to work abroad. But I found out that there is a difference of working in the Middle East and working in some of the other countries.
Please help me.
Domestic maids are largely at the mercy of their employers. And human rights groups say Lebanon's economic collapse and COVID-19 has made a bad situation even worse. This scene is a snapshot of what's happening right across the Middle East.
A war against us means killed American soldiers, and he is not ready to make a funeral in Washington, D.C.
The former embassy is a reminder of the limits of American power. Many Iranians believe that the US has not learnt that lesson. Iran's history is defined by its struggle against foreign nations. And today, America and its allies confront Iran at their own peril. One of the main reasons America is staying in Iraq is because of the border. Now, this crossing is closed, but when it opens, it could be a clear run all the way from Tehran to Beirut on the shores of the Mediterranean. And what America fears is that Iran could use this route to supply weapons across the region. Washington is now sending more troops to the Middle East. It wants to roll back Iran's influence, but it's probably too late for that. Well, a little over 15 years ago, none of this existed. The marshes had been drained, but in 2003, they were brought back to life. The threats now are very different. They're pollution, a lack of water, as well as climate change. The marshes have survived for millennia, but they may not last much longer. Like Iraq itself, they're facing their gravest threat yet. Last summer was a warning to the country that the rivers that created these extraordinary wetlands are under assault. And unless Iraq gets to grips with its water crisis, millions could be forced to move, and a way of life could be wiped out forever.